I'm not sure if it's possible for Davis Schneider to become more popular in this town.
So if I told you at the beginning of the year that you would have a huge part in the Blue Jays being in the ALCS, given the challenging year in 2024, would you have believed me?
I would say half and half for sure, just because I definitely still believe in myself. But, you just never know in baseball whether, you could be back in the big leagues or not. Just going back to AAA, and you never take anything for granted in this game. So I never assumed anything, but it is kind of pretty cool and special to be here right now with the group of guys that we have here.
Davis has had a little bit of a tough stretch with the bat.
It's been a tough, frustrating season.
Called strike 3.
Swing and a miss, strike 3.
It has been a real struggle for Davis Schneider, and he'd be the first to admit that.
When you look back at 2024, and it was a challenging year for you, do you know why? Because you burst out on the scene in 2023, 8 home runs in 35 games. I mean, was 2024 a bit shocking for you, considering the success you had?
For sure. I definitely didn't think that was me. I thought I was way better than I was last year. I think just a little bit of the pressure of, trying to be something and a little bit more, and expectations of what I did in 23, and then trying to replicate that. It's kind of tough. Trying to do a little bit too much at the plate, and then that kind of spirals over. In 162, it kind of gets a little bit out of hand. But last year was definitely, I wouldn't say a fluke year, but that definitely wasn't who I'm made of. I feel like I'm definitely better than that.
Davis Schneider, big fan favorite, as everybody knows, and quickly becoming a well-known and popular guy here in the ballpark club.
Absolutely. He's beat the odds on many different levels. Fear the stash.
Let's be honest, a guy with that kind of duster, who would not love Davis Schneider?
Why do you think you are such a fan favorite, Davis?
I don't know. I feel like fans are a little bit crazy. I don't know why, but
do you think you're relatable, maybe?
A little bit, yeah. I mean, I still live with my parents, so maybe a lot of people live with their parents still at 26. But I don't know. I feel like I'm a regular dude who does regular things. I don't really go out or drink a lot, and I just kind of do my own thing, hang out with my dog when I'm home, and I feel like a lot of people, I guess, can relate to that a little bit.
As you go through this journey, there is someone I imagine you think about every day. Your brother Stephen passed away in 2020 after struggling with addiction. What would Stephen think of all this?
He would love it, for sure. He would still try to push me, even when I'm doing well. He would still make sure don't swing at that pitch or anything like that. He would always be the one who would kind of make sure I'm doing something right and working hard every single day. And I still think about that every single day I'm out there. Don't take anything for granted. But he would definitely love what I'm doing right now, and he would definitely be the #1 supporter.
This is a close-knit group, one of the best I've ever seen here in the franchise. This is a special group. This team believes that they can win the whole thing.
You're very close with your teammates. Does that make the journey even more special?
I think so, yeah. I mean, there's nothing better than going to work every single day and with your best friends and going out on the field in front of thousands of people and sharing that experience. It's kind of cool to share that experience with everyone because they're going through the same thing. And it's a stupid life that we live. We're literally playing baseball for a living. We're getting paid a lot of money just to hit a ball and stuff like that, because a lot of people have it worse and working 9-to-5 jobs and kind of working through life and struggling a little bit. And we have the best life, and I never take it for granted. And we realize that when we're out there, we just got to make sure we're having fun with it. And just because you never know the last day you're going to play baseball, so you just got to make sure you're working hard every day.
Every coach you talk to in the minors, the majors, they all love the guy. They're all like, we're pulling so hard for this guy. John Schneider said that Davis Schneider is a blue-collar guy who doesn't take anything for granted.
Before I let you go, what would you want fans to remember Davis Schneider and what he did this postseason for the Blue Jays?
This gives it his all. I feel like that's the only thing you can really do on a baseball field, whether if you're 0 for 20 or 20 for 20. If you're putting in the work and going out there and running hard, doing the right thing, I feel like that's all you can really do, as not as just a person, but as a baseball player as well. And you can't really control the outcome, whether we lose 4-0 or 20-0. as long as you put in the effort, I feel like that's all you can really do.
Congratulations on your success. Keep it going.
Thank you.